Hello, welcome to Psychic Today. I'm Nigel. I'm here to talk all about the Ouija board. Even the very name Ouija board conjures up kind of evil and kind of scariness. I'm here just to kind of demystify the Ouija board a little bit. First, let's look at the history of the Ouija board. The Ouija board itself can actually go back to China. Yeah, it goes back almost 1,000 years to China. This is called the planchetta. And over 1,000 years ago, the Chinese Taoists used to have like pencils, and they used to have a bit of paper, because that's where it comes from, and used to just allow the planchetta and the paper just to move, to draw, to write. And over many, many hundreds of years, it turns into the modern Ouija board as we know it today. In fact, the modern Ouija board, even the name, comes from the US company Ouija. Really, this is what we call a spirit board or a talking board. And it became a parlour game in the Victorian era. Someone to have a little bit of fun. We get the family around together, especially in the 1800s and 1900s, and started to have fun with the Ouija board. It wasn't until the 20th century where it started to get a little bit more sinister. Hollywood got involved. We've got films like The Exorcist that end up using the Ouija board, and then all of a sudden our heads are spinning and we're vomiting. But the Ouija board isn't always like that. In fact, it's a really good tool for people who don't really have any psychic or mediumship skills to use the Ouija board to contact the spirit world. Now, how did I get involved in the Ouija board? It's not the everyday thing you kind of buy, even though you can buy them anywhere. I really got into this when I got into my mediumship. I'm a psychic medium, so I started to get into the psychic world probably in my teens and my 20s, started to work as a psychic when in my 30s. And so a couple of years ago, I started to develop mediumship, and mediumship is going to the spirit world. And you instantly think of everything to do with the spirit world, including anything to do with communication to the spirit world. And I got obsessed with seances. Good old-fashioned Victorian seances. Ouija boards, table tipping, is there anybody there? All that kind of stuff really fascinated me, but yet I was petrified of the Ouija board. I was so scared of them. And I thought, you know what? I've spent time training in the spirit world, time training to communicate with the spirit, and I never got anything evil. So I thought, let's have a go at the Ouija board. Let's see what would happen. So I did. Got a couple of friends together, we got a Ouija board, not this one, my old one, afraid completely fell apart, and we started to use the Ouija board to get some phenomenal pieces of evidence from the spirit world. So how do we use a Ouija board? It's actually not that complicated. You can actually leave your mind, and it's really all about using your energy. One thing you need to know though about the Ouija board is actually intent. The Ouija board will work on psychic, it will work on spirit energy as well. So what's the difference? Let's take a couple of examples. Let's say we've got a couple of us here, and we're all a little bit scared of the Ouija board. We're going to build up that psychic energy. Remember, your body, your aura, your soul, it's all about energy. You're going to influence the Ouija board with that energy. So if you're scared and you're moving the planchetta around the board, and you're worried, oh, maybe there's something bad, that energy's building up, and all of a sudden you get to the letter K, oh no, what's going to happen now? When it's moving around, and it gets to the letter I, automatically the mind's thinking, well, I know what's going to be coming up next. It's going to go to the letter L. Of course it is. And it's going to go around again, it's going to go back to another L. Oh, and it says kill, oh! Because we are influencing the board with our own fear. So what you need to do is to make sure it is not psychic, it is not coming from your own fears, your own energies, and you're actually contacting the spirit world. Now, if you do this with a medium, it will be better because the medium can use their energy, they can use their spirit energy to bring a spirit through. And the spirit, and it feels so much different because you feel the pull from the spirit moving the board around. And that's all you have to do. What you got to do, expand your energy, have as many people as you want to, just touch one corner, one side of the planchetta, place on the board, and then just allow it to move first. Build the energy up first. Don't ask any questions, just build up the energy, and then you can ask, are you here to communicate with us? And it can go to yes, it can go to no. It can spell out names, spell out words, things it wants to communicate with you. But remember, something from the spirit world is about truth. So if you're getting something negative, what's going on? Is it out of fear? So judge for yourself.